Listen, this Zoom scam isn't just about computer hacking. It's about criminals actually taking your voice, your identity, and your biometrics and committing crimes as you. This is Jessica LaCour with 411 Properties. I'm here today to help all agents and the public become more aware of the latest Zoom scam that is hitting the industry nationwide. So this new Zoom scam that is showing up in real estate right now is basically these new buyers or new seller leads are coming in hot with super big urgency, asking to Zoom, and this Zoom link will actually take you to a spoof page where they can then get everything on your computer. They can actually scan your face, your voice, and then use it for deepfake and act as you, impersonate you, and commit crimes. So the scam will usually start when you have a new lead, and the new lead is going to tell you everything you want to hear as an agent. And then they're gonna say, hey, we have to relocate by a certain date. I'm moving from out of town and we need to Zoom so we can all get on the same page. And then they're gonna send you a link. And this link will be to that spoofy Zoom page. And they really hope you click on it because that's how it's all gonna start. So scammers are suddenly targeting real estate agents because we work with high dollar value transactions, and hello, we love the urgency. We're gonna be all over that, especially if you wanna close fast. Yeah, let's do it. Of course we'll Zoom. So if you're an agent and you get one of these scammers and you click on that Zoom link and then you start downloading that update, that is not good. You need to make sure that you disconnect the internet, shut your computer off, go alert the authorities, your broker, your IT, let everybody know so that they can put all the precautionary things in place, but you need to disconnect. If you happen to click that fake link, what will happen is you will be asked to update your Zoom, and then it will install the malware, which will then be able to give the hacker ability to get around in your computer. They're going to be able to take all your access, your passwords, even your password to your MLS, your email, all your account information. And at that point, they're able to install whatever they want to so that they can scan your face, take your voice, your body biometrics, and create a deepfake. So scammers ultimately can use your face and your voice to impersonate you as an agent. They can commit wire fraud because they'll be able to create fake sales. They'll be able to imitate you in so many different ways, but the wire fraud is ultimately what they're after because then they can, get that money. What agents should see as big red flags would be that intense urgency and also the not budging from using their Zoom link. As an agent, what you should do when a lead will demand to use the Zoom link, that should be your first big red flag. You should have some protocol in place to where you won't do that, but then you should also go verify this person. Verify them, give them a quick Google, verify them with your background app. We use Forewarn. I'm sure there's different ones out there. Make sure you get some identification and verify that it's real. So I'm sure everybody has gotten those normal phishing emails that are you won $1 million from your long lost cousin in New Zealand, or the DocuSign ones that come through and they want you to click. They try any way at all for you to click. And when you click on those normal phishing emails, they're going to be able to get into your computer. They're going to install that malware. Those goals for those scammers are to just steal your info, get your passwords, all of that. What's different about these Zoom scammers is you're on video. They're going to go in there and take everything about your identity to be able to impersonate you. That's far scarier to me because then they can destroy your life and commit crimes as you. So these scammers aren't only going after real estate agents. Anybody that is gonna work in a high-level, fast-paced industry that takes leads and works with a large dollar amount, I'm sure is going to be a target. Real estate agents are special because we really, really like to, give urgency to those people that are demanding the attention and that want a fast close. Yeah, we're there. Even if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, if you want to write an offer, I'm so there. As most scammers, I think the bottom line goal is to get money. and they try all sorts of different ways, and they're getting really, really good. So in this point, they're making it to where they don't necessarily get the money on that first click, but then they can get a much bigger dollar amount by committing crimes as you. They're gonna try to do wire fraud. They're gonna try to sell things that they aren't capable of selling. They're gonna take advantage of people. And so bottom line, they're trying to make large amounts of money. Real estate is especially vulnerable with this scam, particularly around the holidays, because we have a lot of people that need to close by Jan 1. We have a lot of that natural urgency built in to be in a home before the holidays. We have a lot of sellers and buyers with that exact urgency. So it is not uncommon for people to be urgent on their purchase or their sale this time of year. So in that regard, how brokerages can protect their agents, they can make sure that they have this conversation with their agents and let them know, like, hey, this scam is nationwide right now, and it's really targeted to real estate agents. And at this time of year, when all real estate agents have their dues and their fees, and they're like, yeah, I need to make sure I get some more closings, they need to like slow down and make sure that they verify all their leads, because you could be thinking that you're gonna get a fast deal and this scammer is gonna roll one on you. They're gonna make sure that download that malware and steal your identity, and who knows, they could take everything you have and then go commit crimes in your name. Terrible, absolutely terrible. So agents can verify a lead if they use a background check app. There's quite a few of them. I know locally we use Forewarned. It's fantastic. It can tell you, if the phone number's legit, who it belongs to, where these people live. It's a handy tool, and I use it every day. They can also give it a quick Google. I mean, it's crazy what you can find out just by using Google. You can see if these people have like any social media. You can Google their name and their state. There's so many ways that you can verify. And then you can also ask the people, hey, I just need to make sure that you're legit. We have a lot of scams around here. Can we talk on the phone? And can I see some identification? Usually you should ask for that. And if you have a new lead, automatically. But if you're not, you should start. And then you're gonna ask for their pre-qualification or, their mortgage verification if they're a seller. You're gonna have all these documents to back it up. And if they're legit, they won't have a problem getting it to you. If they're not, then they're gonna throw a fit. So that should be in your mind as a red flag. So agents should have some just like quick top of mind scripts to decline the Zoom requests by saying, hey, we can Zoom through my brokerage's Zoom. We could hop on a phone call, but I cannot do any Zooms with unverified links. I think just denying it off the top is probably the best thing you could do, because they'll probably disappear. So there are a bunch of tools out there that will help all of you prevent yourselves from being in this situation. One of them is a password manager. I hope you all have it. I love mine. I could never remember my password anyways, so it is fabulous for that. Make sure that you have 2auth on pretty much every platform that you use. I think even Gmail and everything has that now. Even all the social media. So make sure you have that turned on as just an extra layer of protection. Make sure that you have like some sort of antivirus on your computer if it's not already installed. I know Mac has their own and it's fabulous. You can have different alerts set on everything, and just make sure that you have your buyer identification plan in place. I think that's going to be your biggest foolproof thing. If you have a little way that you handle new leads and you never defer from it, you're going to be winning. What you should do if you are an agent that has clicked the link, you should make sure that you disconnect your internet, turn your computer off, tell your broker, and you need to alert IT if you have that, and then you need to tell the authorities. So agents should teach their teams all of this. You need to let your teams know what is happening and what is going on, because they are just as vulnerable as you are. I know my TC will get the same phishing emails. She got the same DocuSign emails that were coming through, and she almost clicked on one. So now I'm always forwarding anything that I get that could be dangerous and letting her know, hey, we need to be aware of this as well, because your whole team is susceptible to the same thing as you are. As agents, we get leads from so many different places: Instagram, Facebook, Messenger. I know the Messenger ones are like all a joke. When it comes in, I have a little process of what I tell them. So you should too. You should just have a quick like copy and paste even of like, hey, I'm happy to help you, but I need you to tell me who you are. What's your phone number? Maybe we can talk on the phone quick. And then you can pop that into your background app and then see if they're even real. Half the time, they're not. So I think as an agent, it's really good to just be upfront, but that's my style. I don't know if you are. I think it's really good to be upfront and talk to your clients and let them know, hey, this is why I'm asking for all this information, because I'm going to do my job to keep us all safe. If somebody is to hack an agent, they're gonna get all the client's information. So we need to make sure that we are keeping everyone safe by verifying who you are. And honestly, if it's a legit person, they're not gonna care. They're gonna give you their identity. So my final advice to agents is slow down. You need to make sure that you're going through and talking to these potential leads and verifying them. Make sure you know their phone numbers, make sure you talk to them, on the phone. Make sure that you do the background check. Make sure you give them a Google. You never know what you'll find out. You want to do all of the two-step auth things on everything that you have. You want to make sure that you protect yourself digitally and physically. So it's just as important to make sure that you trust your gut. Make sure that you tag or you send this to somebody that may benefit from listening to it. Comment, like, and share. I will see you on the next one.